Eating healthy on a budget. Oftentimes you might feel like you only have two options when it comes to your budget and your diet. You can either eat foods that are cheap, or you can eat food that is healthy. Well, we're here to tell you that that is not the case. With just a little know-how, you can shave those few extra pounds off your waistline without having to shave your wallet in the process. We get it, you're busy and life is hard. You have enough to worry about throughout the day without having to balance your diet and your checkbook. Thankfully, there are 3 simple tricks: plan, purchase, prepare, that can help you eat healthily while on a budget while not adding to your already heavy workload. Step 1, plan. Know before you go. Do not think that you can just skip this step. Every poor grocery store purchased by a shopper was made on either an empty stomach or without a plan. Instead, take just a few minutes to formulate a game plan. Meal plan. If you want to save money when you shop, the key is to stop aimlessly wandering through the aisles, grabbing whatever looks good at the time. Formulate your grocery list by planning your meals for the week ahead. It will take a little extra time, but knowing that you have a healthy meal planned out for that night will make a huge difference when those afternoon munchies hit. So come up with a list and then stick to it. Keep your budget in mind. We recommend spending roughly 10 to 15% of your income on food. For example, if you bring home $3,000 a month, you'll allot anywhere between $300 and $450 for groceries. Be sure to keep the receipts after each visit to keep track of where you are in your budget. If you spent less last week, you might have a little extra for the upcoming week to splurge a little, or put into savings. Remember, one expensive item might not seem like a big deal, but a whole cart full, that's another story. So once again, if it's not on the list, don't buy it. Step 2, work smarter, not harder. Now that you have your plan, it's time to put it into action. Buy generic brands. Look up any taste test video on YouTube, and most of the time you're going to find that no one can really tell the difference. You might even find that you like the generic brand more. Shop for whole foods. Look for whole foods, not processed, whenever possible. It's much cheaper to buy a block of cheese than it is to buy a bag of pre-shredded cheese. So, not only are whole foods usually cheaper, they're usually healthier for you too. Stock up. Not everything is always in season, so it's a good idea we have these wonderful inventions called freezers. Frozen vegetables have been found to be just as nutritious as fresh vegetables. Canned goods are also a good option to stock up on, as they don't go bad nearly as quick as fresh foods. Stock up on healthy options like canned beans, tuna, green beans. They make for a quick, healthy meal option. And indulge a little. We all know better than to think that the sweet tooth won't show her face here and there whenever those cravings hit. So rather than deny the fact and end up binging later, just plan for it. Think quality, not quantity. Buy a small pint of ice cream and take a bite here and there when the craving hits. Step 3, Master Chef. You've now planned, purchased, now it's time to prepare. Keep it simple. Your dinners don't have to be this extravagant thing. Keep it simple and add an appropriate amount of protein, roughly about 3 ounces, a large helping of vegetables, and some whole grains like quinoa or brown rice. And bam, you're ready to rock. Cut meat, not meat cuts. Meat can be pricey, so try substituting your meat for other high protein sources, such as beans or tofu. Not only can it save you money, but studies suggest that it might be good for your health as well. Try meal prepping. Meal prepping might just be your next best friend. Set one day aside to cook your meals for the week. This will save you all the hassle of preparing dinner each day and help control your portion sizes. The bottom line is, by planning, purchasing, and preparing, you're not just saving money and time, ultimately you're creating something much better. A happier, healthier you.